Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Elliot from ETJ English, and today we're getting romantic. That's right, today we're talking about romance. We're talking about how to compliment a female or a male. Now this video was really high in demand. I had so many, especially men, contacting me saying, can you please do a video about romantic expressions? I think it might be because a lot of you guys would like to impress the ladies with your English skills. Now this isn't just for complimenting women, this is for complimenting men also. I believe everybody should know how to compliment somebody in English, especially if you're learning the language and maybe you want to use English in that relationship. Maybe you're with a British partner right now. Who knows? We're going to learn some more phrases. We're going to learn how to describe your situation, whether you're with somebody in a relationship or single. And we're going to talk about a few other romantic things you can do, such as complimenting people or asking somebody to go for dinner with you. So keep watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Valentine's Day is in 1 week. Not the biggest fan of Valentine's Day, it's just another day for me. I think if you're going to be romantic to anyone, it should be every day. Every day is another day to be nice to somebody. And don't leave it to just one day. So, first of all, what situation are you in? Well, firstly, you could say that you are single. If you're single, then this means that you don't have a partner. You don't have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it may be. So you're single. Or maybe you're in a relationship. Now, how else can we say that we're in a relationship? Well, we can say we're together, and that means we're boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend. Depends on your orientation, on your preference, of course. You might also be married, so you could say we're married to either a husband or a wife. A younger phrase that people use usually is we're going out, going out. If you're going out with someone, then that usually means that you're in a relationship. It's probably not that serious of a relationship, but nonetheless, it's still a relationship. More of an American one is saying we're dating. We're dating. We still do say this in British English, and for example, I could still ask a girl on a date. Ask someone on a date. That means to go out for a meal, go to the cinema, treat them romantically, whatever it is that you want to do. A very, very common one in the UK is saying that you're seeing each other. We're seeing each other. And this usually means you're not in a relationship, you're not serious, but you're a little bit more than friends. So you probably go out together, you might spend a few evenings together, if you know what I mean. So some people, they do see each other. We're seeing each other is what we would say. Now you can't ask someone to see you. Usually we would just presume or guess that we're seeing each other now. That's kind of how it works. It's a bit of a strange one, but usually you would know if you were seeing someone because you'd probably tell each other that you're not really interested in anybody else. But if you are in a relationship where you're also allowed to see other people, I think this is quite bad, but they call this an open relationship. An open relationship. And this is when you're allowed to date or go out or do whatever with other males or females while you're in that relationship. It's called an open relationship. I don't recommend these. They're probably not the best for a relationship, but that's another piece of vocabulary for you. Now, one more that I want to tell you about a situation is when you're cohabiting with someone. Cohabiting. Cohabiting. And this means that you're living together with a partner. So you're living together. Maybe not married, but you're cohabiting. Now, here's a few useful pieces of vocabulary and phrases maybe that you might want to use to compliment either a female or a male. So first of all, I'm going to start with the ladies. What we can say to the ladies to make them feel good about themselves and compliment their looks. Now, first of all, if you really like the way that a lady looks, you might want to tell her that she looks beautiful. You're beautiful. You might also want to tell a lady that she's gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Or you look gorgeous today. That's another way you can do it. You can also say they're stunning. You look stunning today. Or you could also say you're a stunner. That's another one we use, a stunner. you're a stunner, and that means you are a beautiful lady. These do get used sometimes for men. For example, I've heard a lady call a man beautiful before, and a few other ones that I've mentioned just now. But also specifically for men, we can say that they're handsome. If you thought that a man was good looking, you could say that he's handsome. Now, another one is smart. You could say to a man, you look smart. And that usually means that he's dressed up nicely, presents himself well, does his hair nicely, and he looks smart. We do have some slang words as well to describe somebody's appearance. We could say that they're fit or hot. I don't really recommend these. They're a little bit more animalistic, not very passionate or romantic. I think that we still need to keep that kind of beautiful language when we talk about beautiful people. So keep to the words that I taught you in the beginning. Try and avoid words like fit or hot or sexy. I mean, sexy can be an exception. It depends on the situation, of course. But yeah, you can also use that about a female or a male. Now, what about if you want to ask somebody to go on a date with you? Well, usually what we would say is, would you like to go out for some food with me? Would you like to go out for a meal? Would you like to go to the cinema? Would you like to come to my house and I will cook for you? It's just usually like saying, would you like, or do you want to? Or how would you like to come to my house? Can I treat you? Can I treat you to some dinner at my house, for example? Or can I treat you to a meal? That's like inviting somebody to do something and saying, I will pay. Common one as well. Would you like to go for a drink with me? Would you like to go for a drink with me? And that usually means to go out for some alcohol and have a chat, I guess, just get to know each other a bit better. That's how to ask people to go out on a date. Now also, when you ask somebody to become your boyfriend or girlfriend, the phrase that we would call this action is, we would call it asking somebody out, asking someone out. And if they say yes, you would then be going out, which also means in a relationship or together. You can also say, we're together now. I asked her out and we're together now, for example. So I could say, I'm going to ask her out on Valentine's Day. That's like saying, I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend on Valentine's Day. And when we ask someone to marry us, we call it proposing. Traditionally, this is something that men do. They get down on one knee and they propose with a ring to the lady. But now it's becoming more common with women's rights and respect for women, rightly so, I agree, that they now also propose to men. So it's for everyone. I really do believe in equality between men and women. I think it's a really important thing. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. What I'd like you to do is just comment below. Tell me, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? What will you be doing for Valentine's Day with your partner? Or are you single and ready to mingle? Please share in the comment section below and tell me what's going on with you and what your plans are.